desire until you step from depending on folks that you've always depended on to be your source and step beyond the borders of the people that you've already beyond the barriers of the people that you've always depended on into new territory, and so I'm going to do something different. And I don't need them. I need God. When you step into those categories, then you do what you've never done before, and guess what's going to happen? You're going to get the results that you never got before. Because the truth of the matter, if what you was doing was so good, you never would have had the interest to stop doing what you was doing if it was so good. What the devil does is he fools you. What this brother jumps into the point position of saying is, I'm going to declare that it's going to rain just at the hint that things are going to get better. I ain't seen a manifestation of the thing yet, but I, by golly, just by faith, I'm going to step out on the uncomfortable ground and declare that it's going to rain. And what he did was, he said he got so excited about what he believed, the Bible said the Spirit of God came upon him. Now watch this. And the Bible said he outran the chariot to say, wait a minute. You can't go tell Ahab with all your horses, but I got to tell him for myself. It's not enough to send somebody else and tell them that God's getting ready to do something also. But right about now, I'm ready to declare to my enemies and my friends, my foes and my family members, I'm ready to sign it up and declare the truth that God is going to do something awesome in my life. I'm willing to tell somebody. I ain't going to hint. I ain't going to tell anybody. I'm going to tell everybody. I'm willing to put my life on the line on the promises of God. I'm going to tell somebody that God's going to give me a wealthy place. God's going to bless me. God's going to establish my dwelling. God's going to prosper. He's going to make my name great. God's going to establish my going. He's going to bless me my coming out and my going in. He's going to make my name great. He's going to make my pockets rich. He's going to bless me. He's going to give me a house and a car. He's going to give me stuff that I didn't even ask for just because I delight myself in serving him. The Bible said if I delight myself in serving him, he shall give me the desires of my heart. And if my ways please him, he said he'll cause my enemies to be at peace with me. I start declaring the word of God. I start telling that monkey, I said, monkey, you might have got my brother, you might have got my sister, but the buck stops here. You might have blanked with everybody in my community, but the buck stops here. I'm a man of faith. I'm a woman of faith. And guess what? I ain't going to ask nobody to talk to my enemies for me. I'm going to step front and center and declare. I'm going to work out my own soul salvation. I'm going to declare that my reality. I ain't got to wait on you to give me a chicken sandwich. I'm going to declare the chicken sandwiches come to me. I'm not going to wait on that or this. I'm going to step in faith. So that I heard one young lady say to me, which was powerful. I was in a meeting. Take a personal responsibility in his or her destiny. Meaning that I can't just say, well, God's just going to drop a job out of the sky. I got to go apply for it. I can't say that I'm going to just be wealthy. I need to develop a business endeavor. I oftentimes tell people, find the niche that nobody's doing, but everybody needs. Stop being a consumer. Don't live your life as a consumer. Always buying somebody else's supply. I even tell a weave chick, stop buying their weave. Get your own weave company. Go to Bootleg and Weave. Go online, find a weave vendor. Sell weave out of the back of your car. Go to the hood, the ghetto, on the first of the month and be the weave lady. Get your peddler's license. Sell weave out of the back of your car. Buy old weave. People weave they had. Comes trade your weave in for 50 cents a bag. Clean the weave, process and resell the weave. Come up with an idea that nobody else has done. The Bible says he's given you the power to obtain wealth. You know, the first of the money, everybody in the hood, they going what they want on their head. They want weave. 120 pounds lighter in my head. I am cock diesel. My arms are so big, muscularly. And when I look at my arms, I cocoa butter them as I do every morning when I wake up my entire body. And I look at myself, and guess what? I decided to trim the hair away just to touch my arms. And I just hug myself every morning and tell myself that you are the most finest thing in the world. If you didn't believe in holiness, you would be a model at this point. But if I never put any effort behind my dream, it will never, ever become a reality. I got to start somewhere within the discomfort if I want to achieve anything close to the reality. Hear me clearly. Your dream will never be easy. You will be bagging groceries, selling chicken, waiting, helping other people, pushing paper, playing